In this video, we're going to talk about the 7 times tables. A lot of people think the 7 times tables are a bit scary, and there's even the old joke that it's 7, 8, 9. But that's not the case. Because we've learned all our other times tables already, it actually becomes a lot easier. Let's look at the ones we've already learned. We've learned our 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 8s, 9s and 10s. So there's only a few questions in our 7 times tables that will be new. But let's look at another strategy we can use for solving 7 times tables, just in case we forget or we need to find another way to find an answer to a 7 times table question. We're going to use the split strategy. We know that 7 is the same as 5 plus 2. So we can think of 7 groups as 5 groups plus 2 groups. Remember, multiplication is looking at groups of equal amounts, and that's what we're going to use to help us work out these questions. So there are 7 days in a week. How many days are there in 7 weeks? We can count up by groups of 7 as we have previously, or we can use the split strategy. So let's have a look how. Remember, there are 7 days in a week. So we can think of this as 7 groups of 7 to work out how many days there are in 7 weeks. There is a group of 5, and we can count up by 5, or you might already know that 5 times 7 is 35. Then we have another 2 groups of 7. 2 times 7, or double 7, is 14. So now we can think of 7 times 7 as 35 plus 14. And that would equal 49. So now we know that 7 times 7 is 49. What is 11 times 7? Well, let's use the split strategy again, this time not using the pictures. We can split 7 up into 5 plus 2. So we can think of this question as 11 times 5 plus 11 times 2. That equals 55 plus 22. And when we add those two numbers together, we know that that equals 77. So now we can say that 11 times 7 is 77. So that split strategy is another useful way we can work out multiples of 7.